Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a pretty special collection of cars. This is the Ferrari collection that belongs to David Lee. I'll pop his Instagram link in the description down below, but we're going to take a quick look around. So I'm joined here by David. Thank you ever so much for having me on today.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very, very good. I'm made even better by taking a look at your fantastic selection of cars, so thank you ever so much.
Sure.
Tell us about it. Tell us, where did this start? You're sort of clearly got a very big love for Ferrari.
Oh, yes, very big love for Ferrari. Well, I don't know, where should we start? I mean, the kind of what's in front of you, the Ferrari Big Five, which some of your fans probably might have seen on Instagram or...
Yeah, or the recent video by Solomon Drin, of course, where your five cars, your 288 GTO, F40, F50 Enzo, and the LaFerrari.
Yes, yes. I actually had the Enzo about 3.5 years ago first, along when I had the Current GTN Diablo 6.0. And of course, some events had happened, and I decided to only collect Ferraris, and therefore I started to try to collect the rest of the sibling of the Enzo, which of course is right here.
So which order did you add the cars to the collection?
So the Enzo was first. Then it came the F50, which I bought from the Peterson Museum when they put it in auction to the Goodings and Company, so I bought that. Okay. Then I was able to buy privately the F40, and the toughest really one is to get is 288 GTO, which is one of my favorites, because as the car gets older, it's harder to get. The LaFerrari was really last year because it's a new car, and that's kind of how that all came together just throughout this last 3.5 years from the Ferrari Big Five ones.
And I imagine, because you take each of your cars out for drives, you must have some pretty special memories and sort of experiences with the different cars.
Well, my strategy, besides collecting cars from Ferraris from the 60s all the way to the present, is that I also drive them. I enjoy driving them. It's a passion for me. I take turns to drive all of them. So I do have a very good, feel and experience in each car, which I think a lot of collectors unfortunately cannot experience that, which is a shame. It's
obviously a completely different experience if you're driving in the 288 versus driving in the LaFerrari.
Sure. I was driving the 288 the whole last week, actually.
Yes. I saw some pictures online of your car out and about, which is just absolutely fantastic, and they look so good together, of course, in the matching Rosso Corsa specifications. So it's just an amazing garage to be in here looking around. Shall we head over and take a look at your 250, which I believe is a rather special car?
Sure.
So tell us what we're looking at first.
Well, this is a 1964 250 GTL Lusso Competizione. So that's what we're looking at.
In a rather lovely Giallo paint.
Yes.
Let's come have a look. So this model, exactly how did it fit?
Well, the regular Lusso, which Lusso is meant elegant, was the last of the 250 series. And it was meant to be just more of a gentleman's car and so forth. But as in those days, everybody wants to see what they can do with the engine, push it, and so forth. So they had made a handful of competition cars. Now, a lot of the competition cars, unlike the others, the 275s or the others, were steel alloy body. In the Lusso competition, they weren't. They were still the steel body, but they did have the same engine, the 50 more horsepower engine that is like in the 250 GTO and the 250 short wheelbase. So it's a much more powerful engine than the regular Lusso. The radiator fan is also more powerful to keep it cool. The suspension and the transmission also is competition spec. So it's much faster of a car.
And it's got some history?
Yes, it's got racing history. The car originally was Norway and had raced many races there and raced many rallies as well throughout time. So this is definitely a car with a race history, which I love.
Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a particularly special car to have in your collection. And then we'll sort of swizzle around now towards your sort of more modern Ferrari collection.
Sure.
I notice immediately we have a lot of consistency between the specifications with the California T, the F12 Berlinetta, and the FF, of course.
Yes. So I like for my, I have a kind of color scheme. So as you can see, the red was the kind of Ferrari Big Five. The modern cars are in the white with the red interior. except my 458 Speciale Aperta, which is yellow and blue. But and then the other classic cars are black and silver and red and so forth. But at least here in the new, the modern, I have a theme of the white with the red interior, which I thought is great for California.
And you take out all the different cars and drive them a sort of fair amount?
Sure. I definitely do. That's the passion, love for that, because the collecting is all good, the appreciation part is all good, but that doesn't beat anything with the driving experience. It's the best.
Yes, and well, we are in California, of course, so California T, very appropriate.
That's right.
And will you be changing the FF for the new GTC4?
Yes, I have already talked to my dealership, which is Ferrari Los Angeles, and I'm going to do that. And not only that, I think I'm going to do that in tailor-made. So, so really make it a special one, because it's one that I drive. This is my daily driver. It's one that I would drive all the time. I really would like to have a special model.
Well, you and me both. I daily drive my FF as well.
Yes, exactly.
So, anything else sort of on the horizon that you can give us a sneak peek into? Cars incoming?
Well, yes, the 488 Spyder. So that should be coming, and in the U.S., I guess it's coming in around June time, right before the summer. So I'm hopefully expecting that. Also the F12 Tour de France.
Yes.
So that is coming along, and I had spec'd that out and already. So that should come along in the summer as well. So
Fantastic.
From the Ferrari front, that's
well, yeah, some very
exciting cars.
Some very, very exciting cars. When you think that's the sort of current lineup of Ferraris, they've got some pretty special cars going on at the moment.
Sure.
Shall we just wander through to the back where you have a couple of cars here that aren't Ferraris?
Okay, yes. Yes.
I mean, I can't blame you at all for having one of these in your collection, because this is the 918 Spyder is particularly impressive.
It is an impressive car. It is really great. Like I told you, I had a Carrera GT before. I do miss it very much. And this is just a great car that's come by, and so I went and got that.
So I mean, you've clearly got two incredibly iconic Porsches here with the
Sure, yeah, with the
Speedster.
356 Speedster, 1958. That's a clean one. That's like 100.1 right there. Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel like a Carrera GT needs to be reinserted.
Yeah, a lot of times I get that desire, but really my heart was with Ferrari, and any new cars, I really should be going that direction.
Yeah. So no 2.7 RS. Or,
No,
I'll lead you astray here. And,
I'll let you do that. I know you're going to.
And a Phantom.
Phantom. I did order the Dawn, so I was one of the first Dawns coming out.
Okay, very nice.
I really like
that. I love the Dawn.
I have a special place in my heart for Rolls, because actually this was a car that I bought for my father when it first came out. So in 2005, I bought it for my dad, and so of course he's not with us right now anymore, and so of course it's a keepsake and a legacy. But I do have a special place for Rolls in my heart. So I did order a Dawn because I've been waiting for that model was great.
Well,
so.
driving a Dawn here in the beautiful weather of California will be absolutely
that will be
lovely.
Coming also in a few months.
So, well, it's certainly an incredibly impressive collection. I mean, Ferrari's obviously had a big sort of part of, I suppose, your life to date. Were you like me? When you were sort of young, were you sort of posters all over the wall with supercars?
Yeah, well, there's a story. So my love for cars started third grade when my elementary teacher said, "Hey, go to the school library, pick out any book you want to pick, and just doesn't matter, but just read something interests you." So obviously those days were either dinosaurs or something. But I did see this one on Italian sports cars. So you look at it, there was some old Alfa, there was old Maseratis, and some Lambos. So like I really gravitated and got that. Of course, so that's when it began. But of course, during the high school, I had the Countach, poster, the 6-foot poster over my bed. That was my drive. That one day I have to get that, and I worked toward that really hard. And the something about it, having a goal and a drive really helps you to achieve. It pushes you. So. Not for anything, but at the age of 29, I was able to afford a pre-owned Diablo VT.
Oh, so that was your first sort of supercar?
That was my first,
Diablo
exactly.
VT.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Do you own a Lamborghini now?
No. I had a Diablo 6.0, and I don't I don't own a Lamborghini. You know, like, again, I'm just sticking with Ferrari. That's kind of my niche, you know. And so I'm trying to anything.
I don't blame you. Well, because I mean, from my experience so far, Ferrari is a company that when you start to get to know it, start to become part of the family, it's such a lovely place to be.
Yes. Especially if they bring you in and consider you part of the family.
Well, thank you for allowing us to come and look at this sort of amazing collection of cars, and of course for sharing it with the audience. But I suppose more than that, for driving the cars and using them also how they're supposed to, and obviously the fantastic video you shot at the Thermal Club with the Ferrari 5 that we're looking at here. So truly wonderful.
Sorry, not all the cars are here, but because it comes in and out in my other garages. But yeah, no, thank you for.
It's
visiting.
very special. Yes, so like I said before, I'll pop the link to your page down below.
Sure.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this very exclusive look, and thank you ever so much again.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So guys, make sure you do go check out David's link right down below, and I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers. This is the moment. This is the LaFerrari. Let's pull the paddle, pop it into gear. The touch panel to open it up. Firstly, all of the body panels on the car, except for the doors,